Hi everyone, Kenfinity here, and here's my review of Breakout, directed by Damian Lee, starring Brendan Fraser, Dominic Purcell, Ethan Suplee, Holly Devanux, Devanux, because it's Deveaux. Yep, Devanux, one of those names, yeah. Daniel Cash, Christian Martin, Amy Price Francis, Anthony Yoke, Zion Forrest Lee, Arcadia Kindle, Andrew Jackson, Ryan Byrne, Brendan Hennessy, and Megwin Fairbrother. Great cast, really is. And this film is about a man named Jack who one day goes to his local forest with his daughter, Jen, and she asks him if he can protect the forest, and he literally takes that to heart to protect it. And then not long after, there's these developers that Jack knew one of them, but he's kind of went to the corporate side and trying to develop, in the forest. So Jack and a lot of other protesters was against him, and then Jack goes to jail for causing some damage, like to the developers and people who are developing on the land, and so he has to go to jail. And his wife has a new friend who was one of the protesters, but he didn't, harm them like Jack did or anyone. So his name is Chuck, and he's helping take care of his son and daughter to go on a camping trip. And then there's these two brothers named Tommy, who's really, you can tell he's really, like, he really believes in certain things, like from the Bible and like certain things like that, And then his brother Kenny, who's really nice, and you can tell there's something going. Like there's nothing. He's good, but like you could tell that he has some sort of, not illness or anything, but you can tell like he's still in the mindset, still like younger, because like their mom, he didn't really have their mom a lot, so he thinks about that a lot. Like he could tell that he just needs someone to help him out, Like he's not anything bad or anything, but like you can tell he just needs help understanding things, And so Tommy just wants to take, they just want to go out, like just on a getaway in the forest. They had this cabin that they rented, or someone else got it. Well, because they're check bounced, so the owner is someone else. But Tommy didn't like that, so he did something back to the owner. And then Jack's kids, their name, Jen, and then he has a son too named Mikey. They were close by because they were paddling canoes close by. And so they find out that they did this thing, like Chuck started protecting them. But then Tommy and Kenny get to them, mainly Tommy, kids who think bad. But then one of them leaves their phone. I'm pretty sure it was Jen's phone. Kenny picks it up and he sees that she has mom. That's one of her contacts. So he thinks that that's his mom, their mom. It's like something's going on, So he calls her mom, and her mom's like, "Who is this? What's going on?" And then she finds out, who Kenny is, and that, that someone's doing something, with the kids and with Chuck. And so she goes to Jack, who's in prison still, and he says, need to keep talking to him, And so she does, and she gets to know Kenny and really understand him. This is something going on with his mind, He doesn't mean to do anything. It's mainly Tommy who's doing these things. And you can see his reasoning, but he's just too far. Like, there's no reason to do this, And so Jack's able to get out of prison. And he goes to get them. And Tommy, finds out, like, this is their dad. And he tries to stop Jack from saving his family, And so just whole confrontation between them. And they're able to make it out. Jack and the kids are, yeah. And it was really well done. Oh yeah. It was really great seeing Jack, see that the forest is important, but you don't have to, do terrible things, you know, to develop the people who are doing things in the forest, you know. You can just reason with them. But you can do what you need to do to protect your family, you know. Oh yeah. That was really good. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of the kids in Chuck. Really, like, what do they need to do to stay safe and everything? But they protect themselves. Oh yeah, boom, solo. Mainly from Tommy, because he's not trying to do anything, you know. Just a little bit more of like how they protect themselves. But it was really well done. Oh yeah, this film, Harris-Kenfinity. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and these videos, Harris-Kenfinity.